Persona 5 Royal is the ultimate way to experience Persona 5, as everything's been amped up with such love, fun, care, detail and polish, from beneficial features, improvements galore and hours of new story content, improving upon an already phenomenal title in its own right, easily making Persona 5 Royal my personal 2020 Game of the Year. Throughout the entirety of this original, clever and simply breathtaking 130 plus hour JRPG adventure, there are so many incredible moments it was hard to keep track of them all, but I've taken on the daunting task of narrowing it down to a chart, so here we're going to count down those top 25 moments from Persona 5 Royal, as it's a game that truly deserves the attention, and this should go without saying, but expect some major spoilers from here on out. We kick this countdown off with the introduction to Persona 5 Royal. From the casino escape introducing Kasumi in style, capture leading to the interrogation, the events which started it all, to entering the Velvet Room, visiting school, discovering the app and meeting Sojiro, who blatantly makes you aware of his harsh tone. There was an awful amount to take in here, but Atlus was able to deliver it all seamlessly, delivering an extremely well done introduction to an epic tale to come, earning number 25.
By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it? What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Although he proves to be a valuable friend in time, first impressions of Yusuke aren't exactly the best. He's obsessed with Anne's beauty, leading to his desires to draw Anne nude, and with it being the only way out of blackmail and finding Madarame's door, Anne has no choice but to go through with it. What transpires though turns out to be most unexpected and a successful diversion. The overall set of events, the build-up along with the execution is most comical and entertaining throughout, earning number 24.
Have you gained some weight?
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe I'm bloated today.
The Madarame treasure heist at the end of the second palace is up next, as it was put together well, with some comedic antics over a clever and well thought out plan, leading to the confrontation against Madarame himself. This was the first time that the game really made you think, placing a variety of elemental statistics into the equation, overall creating a set of events towards the end of the second palace that was most entertaining and challenging, at number 23.
Hey Yusuke, what should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
The first story arc from Persona 5 Royal touches on some very touchy and risky subjects, and after conquering our first palace, Kamoshida's confession stood out in a really big way. He was quite a disturbing antagonist, and the fact that he revealed everything in front of all proved that Persona 5 Royal wasn't messing around, showing that although it could be fun and out for a good time, it also took itself very seriously. The dramatic music, students' reactions to the confession itself created a moment that really bared emotional weight, creating a climax to a story arc that was exceptional, earning number 22.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
With Morgana's pride in question, he separates from the Phantom Thieves and takes up arms with the beauty thief Haru, though you knew it was only a matter of time before the band got back together. From clashing in the palace, the chase through mementos, and coming to the rescue in order to get there, provided some entertaining gameplay, and at the end, with the band finally getting back together, it really delivered, earning number 21.
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever. If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up. You better be sure about this.
Her struggles as student council president, the confliction, the awkward predicament she's placed in, and with a final brave act can endure no more. Makoto's Persona Awakening is an epic moment that literally gave me goosebumps, as the build-up of everything to push her over the edge made it all that more powerful, delivering the best Persona Awakening from Persona 5 Royal, at number 20.
Full speed, non-stop. Right, Johanna?
Lied to about her mother's death, casting blame upon herself and creating a palace of distorted lies from her own guilt. Futaba's story is a unique one to say the least, so for her to finally break through, understand the truth that she's not at fault, and jumps into battle to assist against her worst fears is quite the admirable and emotional tale, providing an ending to an arc, with storytelling at its finest, earning number 19.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Futaba.
The calling cards deployed throughout the story are all great moments, but it's SHIDO'S that takes the cake, with Futaba at the helm putting her skills to use, displaying all for everyone to see. The Phantom Thieves are indeed alive and kicking with their message loud and clear, creating a moment that was truly exciting, taking number 18.
You're not gonna sit back and watch some crook wreck this country just because of his goddamn ego. Ain't that right, leader?
When the gang decide to sneak into SOJIRO'S house to gather information on Alibaba/Futaba, we were presented with an almost horror-like scenario that ended in a rather amusing fashion. From the intimidating music, thunderous sound effects coming from outside, to the fear displayed from the thieves themselves, provided a moment that was most surprising yet excellent, earning number 17. From the information provided, we all knew that Kamoshida was a bad man, but didn't quite understand how dire the situation really was until Shiho's attempted suicide. It was one of those moments that most never saw coming and really opened your eyes to the severity of the situation. Luckily Shiho would be okay, but it provided that first real OMG moment from Persona 5 Royal at number 16.
Kamoshida? No!
The whole story had been building towards the battle against Shido, an encounter over multiple phases which presented us with an awesome near endgame boss encounter, leading to Ryuji's heroic act to save his friends upon escaping the palace, ultimately provided us with a moment full of surprises that really paid off at number 15.
It's your damn fault!
What did I do?
We were worried about you!
As a result of mementos fusing to the real world, we have a position with a lot to take in. From your fate being determined, the wardens questioning their duty reforming as Lavenza, the god of control exposed, the true Igor restored, those personal moments with the Phantom Thieves, Morgana's creation revealed, and the true explanation of the game and how to overcome it. Persona 5 Royal is designed extremely well and is full of twists and turns throughout, but none have so many to this level tied so closely together and hidden from us for this long, providing us with an exceptional set of events and a revelation in the Velvet Room to remember at number 14.
You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Despite doing everything correctly in the Spaceport Palace, an intervention takes place outside of the Phantom Thieves' control, leading to a mental shutdown for all to see. Okumura's fate was presented in the most disturbing of ways, and in doing so delivered a real shocker of a moment despite the fact that you knew it was coming at number 13. The fan site acknowledgement bar of the Phantom Thieves' existence goes up and down the entire game, so when they finally get the acknowledgement that they deserve, reaching 100% during the battle against the God of Control, provided a moment that was so satisfying I had to include it on this list as you'd worked hard for that, at number 12. A god born from the wishes of the masses, from the intensity of the scene, the music and what was at stake, for SATANAEL to make an appearance seemingly out of nowhere and at the last minute to deliver the final blow to the God of Control was an awesome finale to the core Persona 5 story at number 11.
Be gone.
After 100 plus hours to discover that things weren't as they seemed, details of your life and others had been undone with everyone completely unaware of any of the events that had taken place was so surreal. Entering the third semester to Dr. Maruki's reality was extremely confusing at first but made sense upon explanation, delivering a start to a story arc and an expansion to the core story that was so clever, original and unlike anything else I've ever come across in gaming before, as an unprecedented and exceptional moment to experience at number 10.
I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Presented to us as Kasumi throughout the entire story is revealed to be her sister Sumire all along. Shrouded by guilt due to her sister's sacrifice, Sumire embraces the cognition change as her deceased sister Kasumi, presented by Dr. Maruki, providing one heck of a surprise twist, with Atlus really pulling the wool over our eyes, as I would never ever have expected anything of the sort, as storytelling to a genius extent, at number 9.
I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
Akechi's true motives, goals, jealousy, psychotic personality, and true extent of his abilities to the reveal of the Black Mask, leading to the Phantom Thief's sympathy towards his plight and sacrifice to save his rival and bring his cognitive puppet down. Akechi proved at this very moment to be far more than any possible prediction, stirring a lot of emotions as a character that stood tall in the end, delivering a powerful moment to remember, earning number 8.
Isn't there some way to get this open, Mona?
His signal is gone.
The epic confrontation against Dr. Maruki is up next, as it was a contest full of surprises, twists and suspense over multiple phases that were by no means easy, as an awesome strategic climax to Persona 5 Royal. The Doctor wasn't your typical evil palace ruler, as his heart was in the right place, ultimately delivering a sequence of events that really pulled at the heartstrings, as a great way to truly bring the metaverse to a close, at number 7.
Your eyes are as bright and honest as ever. You keep your head up no matter what.
With the true reality restored and events reverted, full well knowing the consequences to such actions, Joker remains in juvenile detention. To witness the Phantom Thieves, confidants and friends rally together to fight for your freedom and prove your innocence due to your selflessness throughout the adventure was an inspiring set of events, at number 6.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Whoa.
You did it! It has been a while.
What is considered to be the true ending to Persona 5 Royal, from the brief bit of excitement in the form of a diversion, Dr. Maruki's emergence and change of heart, to the final goodbyes and that cliffhanger appearing to be Akechi who somehow survived the odds. It was a great way to end a fantastic tale, just bittersweet, as sadly every good thing eventually has to come to an end, earning number 5. Over the course of the story, to be at SOJIRO'S side and learn of everything he has and is currently going through, you really start to warm up to him, so in his final confidant ranks to acknowledge and see him as a father figure and watch him embrace it in return, especially that first time Futaba calls him dad, produces some real sentimental and heartwarming moments you absolutely have to appreciate as some fantastic storytelling and character development to be able to deliver those kind of feelings to the player, at number 4.
You showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too.
From the meddling of the Phoenix Rangers leading to Yusuke being branded as Inari, the meetings at LeBlanc, the lads' hilarious reactions to hearing the girls' swimsuit wardrobe session, all leading to the day at the beach. The gang go through great lengths over a number of different situations to bring Futaba out of her shell, producing what I believe to be the funniest and most comedic moments from Persona 5 Royal, earning the bronze at number 3.
What? This is perfect!
For our penultimate entry, after acquiring the treasure of mementos, Morgana's fate is ultimately tied to it and starts to fade from existence. We'd later learn that Morgana would return, but at the exact moment it was uncertain, and to slowly watch him fade away with no regard for himself, only that for humanity and his friends, produced a real emotional and heartbreaking moment, easily earning the silver as a key moment to remember, at number 2.
Remember, there's no such thing as the real world. What each person sees and feels, those are what shape reality.
Our number 1 spot goes to a moment the entire game had been building towards, providing us with an outstanding twist I can pretty much bet no one saw coming. Akechi's plan of execution coming to fruition, only to learn it was all an extremely clever, well orchestrated and complex plan, with the game actually going through with said events, making us believe otherwise only to reveal after it was all a very smart trick. I was absolutely blown away with how clever and in-depth this twist really was, as normally you can see them coming, but Atlus was able to convince us otherwise, pulling off a genius level plot twist that was simply put amazing, easily earning the gold and our best moment from Persona 5 Royal.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead. What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
So that brings us to the end of our countdown and the top 25 moments from Persona 5 Royal. This is easily one of my favourite games of all time, as every aspect from storytelling, mechanics and presentation is simply outstanding, and to keep you hooked for more than 130 plus hours proves without a doubt how good it really is. Bring on Persona 6. If you're still here though, thank you very much for watching, and I very much hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel, as it's much appreciated and really helps me grow, and be sure to stick with me as I'll be bringing new videos soon. Take care now, Gavinchi out.